What up, you guys? Gabriel here. Been sick for over a week and a half now, but I'm back on top of my game, better than ever. This video, I'm gonna talk about a lot of stuff. We're gonna do a lot of things. First of all, giveaways. You guys know I do giveaways each and every month. I know you're wondering, when's the giveaway, Gabe? Anyways, this is what I'm gonna do for the giveaway, okay? As you can know, we are in the Tour Championship this week. The Tour Championship this week on the PGA Tour. I want you guys to choose the winner. Whoever chooses the winner of the tournament, okay, not the FedEx, but whoever wins this tournament, whoever picks the winner will get the prize. And this is what we're gonna do, okay? On my like page, okay, I'm gonna post who is gonna be the winner. You get to put your choice in that comment. Whoever chooses the winner wins. And obviously if two people pick the winner, it's gonna be the first person who commented gets the prize. Now, why am I doing this on my like page? Usually I do my giveaways on my regular Facebook page where where you're just a regular friend, but what I realize is when I put a post and people comment, other people post on my page, and that post that I make gets lost and gets way down the list. So when you go on my like page, you can actually choose whether you want to see posts from me or everybody else. So that way, if you just put, I want to see posts from Gabriel Ryder, you'll see my post at the very top. So yeah, who do you guys think is going to win the Tour Championship this week, the tournament? If you choose the winner, you will get the prize. Am I going to let you know what the prize is? No. Makes it more surprising that way. So this is Gabriel Ryder. I got a lot of stuff to do today. As you can see, my car is very dirty. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's filthy. But I'm gonna go get a car wash. I got some shoes to ship out in there, and I'm gonna head to the course, try to get some footage for you guys. Maybe throw in a tip or two. You know me, I kind of play things by ear, spontaneous. Alright, let's do it. I'm again, I'm like, hold up, man, get pounded out. Alright, what up, you guys? That is the car wash. I am sitting in line for the car wash, waiting for my turn. Anyways, you guys, if you don't know, they have 3 different types of levels of car wash. You can get like kind of the cheap kind, you can kind of get the middle kind, and you get the really expensive like wax on, wax off, rainbow spot free shine. You know, I'm kind of the middle guy. I don't really go for the cheap stuff, but I don't really go for the expensive stuff either. It's like, you know, if I'm on a date with a girl, she wants to go to some, you know, high-end steakhouse. I want to go to McDonald's. You know, we'll kind of settle for like a Denny's, you know, right in between. That's the kind of guy I am, you know. I'm not really drastic either way. Just kind of put me in the middle and I'll be going cruising through life, no problems. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, Denny's is high up in my book anyway. So, I mean, she was pretty happy about what we came to terms with. But anyways, about to get a car wash. I always do my ritual where I get a car wash and listen to the car wash song. It's just, I don't know, it's just what I do. It's Gabriel Ryder, okay, G status. Okay, you're not a G if you don't go through the car wash and listen to the car wash song.
Here's a hottest sound in town, the coolest sound around. Give me the round. Car wash. Car wash, baby. Woo! Woo! At the boat. Car wash.
Alright, you guys, this is my favorite part, is the drying part, because if you guys don't know, the best part is when these dryers come onto your car and you roll down the windows. It's like you're in a hurricane. So in just a bit, I'll roll down my windows and show you what it's all about. But that's the thing about car washes, you know, automated, it saves you some time, but your car never really gets fully dry. I mean, it does a really good job, especially for how dirty my car was, but it just never gets dry all the way. You always get some spots running down somewhere. Alright, you guys, check this out. Alright, what up, you guys? Just pulled up to the course. I usually just go grab a cart It's my usual routine. And I just remembered today's clean pick, so I won't be hitting any balls. I'm going straight out on the course. All right, what up, you guys? Out here on beautifully Woods Valley Golf Course. Just made that word up. Today was clean pick, so can't hit any balls, but out on the course, gonna try to get 9 holes in. The weather's nice. Greens are punched, which is a bummer, but you just gotta do the best with what you have. All right, you guys, here's my, oh, that's not my ball, it's a Bridgestone. I didn't hit this, I just found one. All right, guys, looking for my ball. Some pretty thick rough over here, to be honest. All right, you guys, here's my ball off the first tee. Just hit a hybrid, playing a Penta. I'm in a good amount of rough right here. I don't know if you guys can see the height, but some pretty gnarly grass, actually. So there's the 150 marker, right about parallel with it, middle pin. Let's see what I can do here. All right, you guys, got about 157 to the middle. I'm in some pretty thick rough, so it could come out pretty knuckly. I don't think I'm gonna catch a flyer. My stock 8 iron's about 160, but since I'm out of the rough, should slow down the club a little bit. And since I haven't warmed up at all, I'm just gonna try to hit a smooth 8 iron, land in the front, let it release up to the pin. You know, when I'm in the rough, I try to take a few practice swings, just try to get a feel for the texture, and try to get an idea of what kind of contact I'm trying to make out of the rough and out of the certain lie that I get. It worked pretty good. I caught it slightly heavy, went a little left, but because I hit a longer club than I usually would, you know, it's probably only 145 to carry on the green. Looks like I just carried it on the green. And since I didn't hit it very good, didn't get a lot of spin, so it looks like it's about 20 feet away from about 160, 157, so that's pretty good. I'll take that. All right, walking up to the green here. Yeah, just so you guys know, the greens are punched, so putting's gonna be a little tough. They're actually mending together pretty well, healing well. So there's my ball. I'm about perfectly pin high with the pin and the ball, which is a really good shot. I might have 17 feet. And like I said, that's a real great number from 157. Let me show you guys my divot. My divot's right here. Which is about, we can pace this off, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I had about 157 to the pin. I counted off about 10 yards from where my ball landed to where it rolled. So it landed about 147. That's because I was hitting out of the rough. I wasn't warmed up and I hit it slightly heavy. But I hit the perfect club because I knew even coming out of the rough it wasn't gonna have much spin. So there's my divot, and I landed, rolled pin high, and I'm gonna have a good look chance of birdie even with punched greens. Pretty poor putt, but it's an easy par, I guess. All right, you guys, second hole here, par 5. If you had a good drive, you could get there in 2 with a wood. I don't know if you guys see that white bird over there. It looks like a statue, but it's real. Anyways, oh, there it goes. I'm a bird whisperer. Anyways. Alright, hit it a little funky off the toe, but just in the right rough, should kick down to the left because the right rough sloped like this. So not a bad shot. If it's in play, you know, on a par 5, that's not too long. Either lay up to a good distance or hit your wood up there. Alright, so GPS says it hit that drive about 285. I got 247 to the center, 263 to the back, 230 to the front. There's my ball, just barely in the fairway. I'm just trying to probably try to easy wood up there. So regular wood, I probably carry my 3 wood around 230, 240. So it should be a perfect 3 wood off this slope. I think it's going up the left bunker, or maybe the left side of the green. We'll see. Probably more left bunker. Alright, you guys, walking up to my ball on the par 5 here. Just in the fairway here, just short of the green. And there's the pin right over there. I'm about 40 yards away or something. Yeah, maybe not that much, actually 230 or something. Anyways, I'm gonna teach you guys how I play this shot. As you can see, here's my ball. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 yards to the green. As you can see, the pin's in the back, and I got all this green to work with from here down a swale, back up, and yeah, greens are a little bumpy too. But I'm basically gonna play a standard bump and run with a lot of topspin that doesn't check up at all. So I'll teach you guys how I play this shot. And it actually is probably one of my favorite chip shots. It always seems to work out really well for me. So I'll walk you guys through what I do. So first of all, I grab a lower lofted club. Instead of like a lob wedge or something, I'll grab like a pitching wedge, 9, 8 iron, depending on the firmness of the greens, the quickness of the greens, and how long I have to go. I'm just gonna grab a pitching wedge. And basically what I do is I aim the pitching wedge right of where I want the ball to land, and I aim my feet right and the club right. Then I close the club face down. Let's say if it's aimed right here, I'll close it down about 2 to 3 degrees, so I'm hooding the face, and then I kind of make a draw chipping swing. I come back on the inside and I go back out on the outside, and I keep the grip pressure and the feeling in between these two fingers right here, between my thumb and pointer finger. This is what helps the club release. So I mean, it's hard without a video camera, but the club, I aim it right, my feet aim right, I close the face, and then I come inside, out, and I just let the toe of the club naturally release. It puts that top spin, that hook spin, and doesn't check up at all, and it runs like a putt. So instead of judging how far you have to land it and how it's gonna react, I get it on the green as soon as possible, and it rolls out perfectly. So it's really shaved off a lot of strokes off my chipping game. So, and hit it. Alright, that wasn't too bad. I'll show you guys where that ended up. I mean, the greens are punched, so they're not reacting as consistent as they usually do. But it's about 4.5 feet or something, maybe 5 feet. But I just tried to land that about, I don't know, 1/3 on the green. I probably landed at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 yards on the green. Kind of just in this first portion. Then it went right here through the swale and back up, and that's where it landed. I mean, greens are bumpy, so it's just not very consistent. It's real slow. But it's about actually more 6.5 feet or so. So yeah, I could probably lay it down, it'd probably be 6.5 feet, but not bad. I left myself in a good position, and definitely in chipping, you always want to go up to the chip thinking, where do I want to leave this ball for the best chance of my putt, you know? Because especially if the greens are fast or there's a lot of undulation, you don't want to have to make a 5-footer straight downhill, because if you miss, it's going to go another 5 feet by. So at least here I left myself an uphill right to lefter. I can be firm and I have a good chance of making it. And I missed it, so that's another par. Kind of frustrating, but the day goes on, guys. So on my course, it goes par 4, par 5, par 3, and we got about 160 yard par 3, as you can see, all over water to a front pin. So I mean, this is a thing where it's early in your round. You don't want to start off with a bogey or double, and we're always hitting into the wind here. You guys probably won't be able to see this, but if I drop this, it's going a little cross into us from left or right. So the critical thing is to get it on dry land, long, or in the middle of the green or long, because even if you're in that back bunker, you're gonna have all the green to work with, and you just don't want to go in the water is what it is. They call that, you know, a sucker pin, and you just don't want to start off your round that way. I kind of like to start off conservative, see how it goes, and then if I need to make some birdies, start pin hunting. But other than that, and this is a tricky hole, I just try to hit. I mean, the main thing here is when you're hitting into the wind, to see a front pin or sucker pin is to, you know, make sure you don't get the ball caught up in the wind. And the way to do that is to take a shorter club, a lesser club, and swing soft. You don't want to hit this hard and put all the spin on the ball so it rises up, the wind catches it, drops straight down into the water. And you only need to drop it about 15 feet short of the pin for it to land in the water. So I'm gonna play this maybe 10 yards longer, and let's say if it's probably about 150 to the pin. I'm gonna play this about 160 and hit a full knockdown 8-iron. Usually if I hit a knockdown 8-iron, it's low penetrating draw. The wind doesn't affect it much. It's only got maybe 5 miles per hour wind, not much at all. But up in the air, it's always stronger. So full knockdown 8, make sure I'm in the middle of the green or long if anything. Alright, not a bad shot. Looks like I carried it all the way to the back of the green, but that's the safe play I'll 2-putt with for my par and get out of there. Make sure you guys, as usual, always fix your divots, or fill your divots, I should say. That way we can get better conditions for the next time we play, and everyone's happy. Alright, there you go, guys. That's the front pin I was talking about. And there's my ball just inside that shadow right there. But basically, let's walk over here and go through, you know, how close this thing is to the water. So here's the pin. And as you can see, our water is covered with some sort of layer of greenness. I don't know what that is. So here's the pin. I'm going to step this off. So here's about 1 yard, 2 yard, 3 yards, 4 yards, 5 yards, 6 yards, 7 yards right here. And then here's the water right here. So I mean, if you land right here, with the slope that my feet are on, it would go into the water. 7 yards, looking at 21 feet. So I mean, you hit this thing 21 feet short and you're in the water. Now you have to re-tee from 160 and you just put double into play. I mean, it's just not worth trying to hit it 15 feet short of the hole and stiff it for birdie right here, because if the wind catches it, I mean, you just take double. It's just a 2-shot swing. So there's my ball way over there, probably 35 feet away, right where I wanted to be on the safe side. It landed right where the ball's at, so we'll just lag it up here and get our easy par in, boring par, and yeah. Alright, another par. These greens are just pretty bad, really slow, really bumpy. You know, we just punched them a week ago, so they're still trying to heal, but another par in the books. Hit 3 greens in regulation, so that's not bad. Just stay patient.
Riding with my top down, listening to this Jesus music.
Back on the grind again. I know it's been a little while, but it's time again. Folks ask the crate when you gon' rhyme again. I'm like, hold up, give me time, my man. See a lot of things change, some stay the same. Went from H-Town to D-Town to Memphis, man. One thing is for sure, everywhere I go, people caught up in themselves, money, cars, and clothes. Yeah, they talk about.
Another thing I want to talk about too is Alexis Thompson, or Lexi Thompson. 16 years old and winning her first LPGA tournament. I mean, I don't care who you are, that's boss status. So congratulations to her, because 16 years old, LPGA win, pretty gnarly, and that's pretty crazy. I want to know what you guys think about this. I want to know what you guys think. If you guys think she's going to be the greatest women's player of all time. I think she played like at her first Women's US Open at 12. She's winning her first LPGA tournament at 16. I mean, that's just ridiculously young. So yeah, I want to know what you guys think about this. If you guys think she's going to be the greatest, let me guys know if you guys think she will be the one to do what no one else has done and be the greatest of all time. She definitely has the potential, winning at 16. Pretty crazy. What you guys think about that? Leave a comment below. That's pretty remarkable. So congratulations to Lexi Thompson.
All the time and put it in they songs. They drive around and play it loud like it ain't nothing wrong. And all they talk about is simple stuff. Got everybody acting bad, thinking that they a thug. And they trying to drown me out, but now they ain't gon' count me out. I got a backpack full of tracks, plus I keep a Johnny Mac so we can pound it out. Plus I'm bumping these Jesus beats whenever they seeing me. People looking all confused, cause every one of my tunes is screaming Jesus peace. I was bumping that Trip Lee, BJ rolling with me. Both our heads nodding like we dozing or we tipsy. But we ain't been drinking, man. Now this song's just banging, man. Got us screaming Jesus out the window while we changing lanes, while we just
riding with my top down, listening to this Jesus music. my top down, listening to this Jesus. Riding with my top down, top down. Riding with my top down, listening to this Jesus. Riding with my top,